Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video, and want to take you guys through the new Steam game releases of the week. We've got one game going free-to-play. We've got another free-to-play game coming out. Do you guys not have phones? You guys remember that little thing? We've got a pretty cool multiplayer title coming out as well. First-person shooter, and a couple of other games. 5 games in total, so let's bang this out quick. Alright, hitting early access, we have Leap. This is a game that I knew about for a little while. There has been a playtest running. You can request access, but the game itself will be hitting early access come June 1st, so right around the corner. If you don't know, Leap is a fast-paced multiplayer first-person shooter featuring epic battles with up to 60 players, each armed to the teeth, fight for either the United Earth Defense Coalition or the Rebel Exoterrans. Whoever pays the most wins your trigger finger and excessive arsenal. Game looks incredibly fast-paced, so if you want more of a fast-paced first-person shooter, that's probably going to be right up your alley. Again, 60-player multiplayer games. Jump on your hoverboard and backflip into battle, or saddle up onto the mechanical moose and lead the charge. Whatever your playstyle, every Leap mercenary is equipped with a personal vehicle, allowing you to quickly cover distances and close the gap on your enemy. Every exosuit comes equipped with match-altering abilities. Call in an orbital laser to wipe out a group of enemies, or throw down a support shield to take temporary cover from enemy fire. Every obstacle is an opportunity to soar, dash, or charge, and an elite mercenary will use their unique movement abilities to navigate the battle quickly, use your grappling hook to reach greater heights, or your directional dash to dodge enemy fire. The glory of victory only gets sweeter with rewards. Customize your mercenary with helmet emojis and distinct skin options for exosuits, vehicles, and weapons. Flaunt and taunt your frenemies with style and sass. As far as recommendation goes, because I think some people will look at the visuals and wonder, is this game difficult to run? Not really. Minimum requirements note a quad-core 2.0 gigahertz or better, 8 gigs of RAM, which is pretty standard these days, GTX 960, so going in the vault a little bit for that. Recommended, on the other hand, quad-core 3 gigahertz, 16 gigs of RAM, okay, and an NVIDIA GTX 1070. So at this point, I think 1070 is like the exact GPU that a lot of you guys ended up being situated with before, GPU prices went sky high in price, because generally speaking, you buy a GPU, usually skip a generation or two, and then buy another GPU, but in the midst of skipping that generation or two, GPU prices soared, although now they are coming back down, which is nice to see. But Leap itself, sci-fi first-person shooter, hitting early access on June 1st. Alright, next up, Knockout City is heading into Season 6, and with that, it is going free-to-play. Now, this is a game that probably should have been free-to-play right out of the gate. It was done by Velen Studios and published by EA, actually. The game itself does have a trial available, so that element of the free-to-play aspect was always there, but now the game itself will be going full free-to-play. If you don't know what the game is, it's a squad and team-based dodgeball, over-the-top multiplayer game, like crazy dodgeballs being thrown and whatnot. Definitely has some over-the-top elements to it. Frantic and fun, run the city through lightning-fast multiplayer matches featuring mind-blowing dodgeball mechanics. Increase attack by passing to power-up dodgeballs, targeting your opponents with a variety of specialized balls, or balling up at any time to get thrown by teammates. Crew up, assemble an all-star dodgeball crew with your friends for multiplayer matches in a seamless cross-play experience. Together, knock out opponents in 3v3, 4v4, or free-for-all matches. Pass and throw and strategize as a team to dominate and unlock distinctive crew-only rewards. Again, game was received really strongly. 80 on Metacritic, very positive reception on Steam. It just, with a game like this, it's gonna be it's a multiplayer-focused game, so you need to have a sustainable user base to keep the game going. A free-to-play release probably would have been the best right out the gate. I don't even think the trial was available right away, right? The trial is something they added after a while, so hopefully this does give the game a jolt, but again, it's gonna come down to how long will that jolt be sustained, because I'm sure when Season 6 hits, I'm sure when it hits free-to-play, initially it'll have some buzz, but then, as you guys see with player bases, it's very hard to sustain it for a long period of time. So we'll see how it turns out with Knockout City. The game is hitting free-to-play on June 1st, along with the launch of Season 6. Alright, do you guys not have phones? Diablo Immortal is coming to mobile and PC on June 2nd. The pre-registration is live right now. You guys know what the deal is, I'm sure a lot of you guys have played Diablo in the past. This, of course, a lower key version of Diablo, if nothing else. I mean, it is designed more so for mobile phones than anything, and yeah, definitely had a bit of a controversial rollout. I remember when this game was initially announced and people were waiting for Diablo 4, and then Oh my god, it was just a train wreck. No, it's Demon Slaying on the go, battle against ancient evils, and discover the untold story between Diablo 2 and Diablo 3 in this all-new, massively multiplayer online action RPG built for mobile and now also coming to open beta on PC. Again, Diablo Immortal will be out June 2nd. Look, I'm still waiting on Diablo 4. I put quite a bit of time into Diablo 3 and had a great time with that. Diablo's not one of those franchises, however, that I get super into. I didn't even play that much of Diablo 2 Resurrected, so take that for what you will. Diablo Immortal will be hitting PC on June 2nd. Alright, lastly, we got a couple of lower-key Steam releases to go over as well. First of all, we have Souldiers, a Metroidvania pixel graphic style game. Definitely a throwback from a visual standpoint. There is a demo available on Steam, so if you want to check that out, feel free. The game notes: fight for your freedom in a sprawling fantasy world caught between the living and the fallen. Hone your skills in a retro epic featuring puzzle platforming, Metroidvania exploration, and crunchy Souls-like combat. There's so many Metroidvanias on the market these days that competition for these styles of games is like crazy high. Like, you could drop a great Metroidvania title, you could drop a great side-scrolling action game, platforming action game, but there's just so many of them that it's hard to, become one of the more popular ones. We'll see how Souldiers does. The game notes: gripping melee combat, an interconnected world, 16-bit sensation, definitely, again, a throwback style of a game, and smart moves, solve environmental puzzles, and leap from place to place using an ever-expanding moveset. Souldiers is due out on June 2nd. Again, a demo available right now. And lastly, Gravatar Recharge. While the game is scheduled for spring on Steam, the release date looks to be June 2nd, so I just think Steam hasn't updated it, or whoever, Atari hasn't updated it. Gravitar, of course, a old-school Atari game. The cult classic Gravitar has been recharged. Complete missions in each solar system, navigating a variety of challenging environments, each with varying levels of gravity that will test your skills as a pilot before unlocking new solar systems to explore. A lone pilot far from home must navigate an abstract universe of uncharted planets and space stations guarded by mysterious hostile aliens in Gravatar Recharge. Atari's been putting out these, Recharge remastered games of their classics, and it's kind of cool to see. These are games that for a lot of people they're super nostalgic with. I wasn't, Atari was a little bit before my time. I wasn't an Atari 2600 guy growing up, it goes without saying, but yeah, there you go. It's got 24 missions in arcade mode, a variety of different power-ups, cooperative play, and I think you guys are gonna find a pretty old school soundtrack in there as well. But that is gonna do it for me and the new game releases coming to PC this week. Leap is personally the one that I am most looking forward to. Sci-fi first-person shooters. I've been looking, I'm playing Halo Infinite, and that's the shooter I can always go into and have a decent time with, just messing around, but that game just severely lacks content. Leap is one that, it's hitting early access, so we'll see how it ultimately turns out. Hopefully, it has a solid foundation right out the gate, and people get into that. Knockout City going free to play. Diablo Immortal. As much as I'm going to meme on it, it's probably going to be a pretty notable release that a lot of people are going to be playing. Souldiers is coming June 2nd, and Gravatar Recharge coming as well. That's going to do it for me. Let me know all your thoughts in the comment section down below. If you guys are picking anything up, trying out, Knockout City or Diablo, let me know in the comment section down below. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.